everyone, my name is Puneet. I am a behavioral coach. My primary work profile contains the adaptation of pets in the living environment of a pet owner, basically the house that he would be living in, and simultaneously he pet owners to adapt to the pet and what they require, what is the communication, subtle or subliminal messages that a pet is giving to the pet owner. So like I said, pet owners and pets generally have to coincide in a living environment. My job is to best enable that. There are a lot of topics that I would be talking about in the future, but as per the current circumstances that we all are going through, I would be talking about COVID-19, coronavirus, transmitted or not transmitted through pets, and how to keep your pets safe from this virus. So, as per studies, coronavirus has been a part of animal kingdom for a long time. Dogs, pets, horses, camels, all have had coronaviruses, but very isolated incidents have shown that it has been transmitted to human beings. Coronavirus for a pet in this current circumstances can only be through transmission from a human being to a pet. That is where they become transmitters or carriers of the disease. They are not the ones who are infecting us, we are the ones who are infecting them. Hence, they become the carrier and play a part in further spreading this disease. There are three very basic simple steps, and these are basic steps of hygiene for a dog or for a pet that everyone generally does and should also maintain in their house. I'll break this down in three steps. Step number one is please ensure that when you're taking your animal, your dog or your cat out for a walk, they do not come in direct contact with another human being. For example, if somebody in your locality wants to pet the animal, do not allow them. Let's come down to a basic point, which is now our rule of thumb for safety: social distancing. Try and maintaining that same thing with your pet. Don't let people touch your pet. Secondly, you have disinfectants in your house. Take a spray bottle, a normal 1 liter spray bottle, and put 1/3 of a disinfectant in that and 2/3 of water in that. The moment your dog comes back from a walk, spray it all over the body. Ensure that it is spread across properly. Third, which is the reason why I say that pay extra attention to this, is all the 4 paws of your animal and the face of your animal should be properly cleaned with, again, disinfectant and water. Put it in a tub, use a wet towel for that. And the reason why I say this is basically because your dog will so a human being does not touch your dog. That is one part of it. There's another part of it that an animal also would touch another human being. That they can only do through their mouth or their front 2 legs. So cleaning them properly is also very important. Yeah, definitely. So if you have the fear that your dog is a transmitter, definitely take them to the vet, get them checked, and for your regular checkups, for vaccinations, for any kind of problem, medical problem that you feel that you need the assistance of a veterinarian, please do take them. Veterinarians are more knowledgeable any given day about the illness, so I'm sure they will have their environment sterilized. Nothing makes anybody special. It's you people who will be able to tell me that if I'm special or not special. Well, my behavioral coaching, I am not a trainer. My behavioral coaching would be focused on day-to-day requirements of a dog. I will not be teaching you about tricks and about adaptations with regards to working dogs or anything, but basic trainings of how to keep your dog in your household and how to provide them with proper care. In the near future, there are a couple of topics which I believe that are a household problem that I would be addressing, like determination of a veterinarian, a good veterinarian, and providing proper health care and gaining the right knowledge for health care for the dog, how to prepare cost-effective foods which are dog-friendly at home and to mass produce it, what kind of communication is dog saying to you by different kind of messaging that they are providing or their behaviors, and self grooming the dog at home, because these are very costly and everybody cannot afford them, but it's not very difficult to do it on your own also. So guys, this is my humble request. Please do not abandon your pets with the fear of coronavirus. Yes, it is very tragic, it is very scarring for the animal. This is because they also do have feelings, they have memory, they do not forget this. This lingers with them for the rest of your life, for the rest of their lives. You will see in vlogs of other pet owners who have done this and the dog has not gotten over this. You can read articles about this, they are all present online. Do not abandon your animal. If you have liked my content, if you have liked what I have shared, please subscribe and like to this vlog so that I can keep on coming back with more videos about animals and animal care.